All right, people, I got a SPY update. You know, the only thing, and I talked about the put plan on this, but let's talk about what's really happening here with the SPY, and it's really set up to do two things here, okay? So SPY is set up to test 240 or lower. Also, it can go and test 246 to 248 again to squeeze the shorts, the people who guess, I will explain the key points, and most likely they're gonna, just because of how some stocks are acting, most likely they're gonna go do this. However, you know what? Again, we don't want to assume or guess. So this is why what I do is I make detailed plans, and we wait for confirmation off of the right key pivot points of when things are set up. And this stock, believe me, it's set up to do two things. These two things exactly right. This is why I'm making this kind of update. Okay. So for a lower SPY, this needs to break below the 243.40 on some good action volume. And good action volume is 10 million on a 10-minute chart. Now, I will explain inside the video the details. Just like the 10-minute chart. That's why I just told you right now, right? Now, if we don't get the volume to that, we'll watch for basing below this and look for power through 243. Now, keep in mind, like I explained, 242 is also a defensive zone for the SPY. So we do need some sort of power. I know one thing about this stock. You can see that volume escalates when it really wants to drop. There was no fucking volume today, right, people? Excuse my language, but you know what I mean? And if you look at the volume going up, even though this is low, it's still higher than these down, these actions. Well, anyways, this is an update here, but it was down from here. But anyways, it looks, look at, be honest with you people, the charts are skewing, but I've seen this before. They look like they want to go lower, and this is the trick of the market, where I think that they're going to try higher. So, but even so, it doesn't matter what I think. Remember what's key. King people, it's the confirmation. It's not what I think or assume. See, when we assume things, that's the trap. I tell you right now, that's the trap. The visionary lines don't care. They don't have emotions. Okay, the system that I call power trick trader that created does not have emotions. It does not care. But it tells you statistical facts if you read it. It depends on the user, how the user interprets it. So if you in your mind say it's going to do this, I can tell you how many times the visionary alliance have protected me, have given me powerful insight because of I understand how to read them. That's the difference. And again, they do not care. Remember this. They do not care. They tell you statistical measurements. All right, people. So for a test higher, SPY needs to base above 245 and show power towards 245.50. And I will explain more about this. So in on the upside, a volume isn't going to give you. You don't need volume. In the thing about the upside, they can drift this up higher without the volume. So it's more price pattern. So as soon as they start basing 245, there's an lot. It happens to be even with regular. They can go and try to test this 246 to 248 again. They're going to squeeze, but from there, maybe we're going to get sell signals later on, and then they're going to come and test this gap. This is what I'm seeing. It's very possible this is how they play it out because we have strong. This isn't going to. This is a chop market, okay? The SPY is a bullish chop zone, so it's not the best. I like the individual stocks, but I'm making a SPY update plan just to show you that unlike a lot of people out there that say this and say that, they don't know what they're talking about because they don't know what I'm seeing. They don't know. They're wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. They didn't know. I talked about it defending 242. Okay, as it was people thought it was the end on Monday here. They thought the market was going to collapse. And meanwhile, trust me on this. There's so many yo-yos out there. They don't know what they're talking about, people. All right. So that's the special SPY update that I wanted to talk about. All right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades. Well, in my last SPY update over here, you can see I talk about if you want to see the options that I'm choosing, if this was to confirm to the downside, and I say if, okay, I mean it sure looks like they want to make it go lower, but you know what? It can't. It's having a hard time. There's a lot of defensiveness in that area. However, confirmation is key, right? I mean, so you don't want to fight the market. You know, really, the market's the boss. So you need to read what the market's saying and then take action, not assume and guess like a lot of people want to do. They think they know more. They don't know more. The market is the boss, not us. We have to listen to the person who listens to the market and what it wants to say makes the money. Believe me, when you put your own opinion, that's the losing. That's how you lose in the market. Trust me on this. Visionary Lines is about measurement of what the market is trying to say and try to understand what it's saying and taking action based on what it's saying, not what I think and not what you think and not what anyone else thinks. That's what I'm about, people. Power Trick or Trade. This is called Power Target Trades. By the way, Power Target Trades is the place where I post these great detailed plans. See this win plan, I like it, but it has to confirm. I'm not going to take this plan unless it confirms. Capiche? So you got to go into this thing. Capiche? Comprende, people? All right. And see this created playlist. A lot of powerful advice in here. So as you can see, confirmation key study the videos. I don't guess, people. My plans are very detailed, unlike anything else out there. And I depict the SPY. Now the SPY is in a bullish chop zone right now. That's simple. The SPY could fall 700 points, or could fall to the 336, 338 area. No problem. It would not do anything to. In fact, it could fall to 1 second here. Sorry for the SPY. Everything's 200, 243. It could fall to 240, 238, 236. Or let's say it's going to fall to 236. Still, it could fall to 225, and this market is still in a bullish chop zone. It's bullish as hell. But right now, they're really defending the 242 level. Now, one of my theories is that they're going to what I'm looking at based on things like Tesla and Win is they could want to push this market up higher and test these levels lower later on. This is a market. Listen, people, all we can do is try to understand what the boss is saying, not what you think. A lot of people think they know. They don't. No one knows nothing. We know what I know. My system's developed on the Visionary Line system pivot points, and I tell you, it knows. It knows because it measures the market. It's powerful. That's all I can tell you. You want to follow my channel because you want to follow the truth. You follow my channel, you'll see the truth in my plans, people. So see this picture of me? It's going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. There you have, people, a great detailed update. I cannot be more passionate about what I'm saying, people, in the work I'm doing with the visionary lines, visionary pivots, the volume patterns. There's a thinking involved. What combinations of what one stock does versus another. There's a lot of combinational work and experience put into this, unlike anything else I've ever seen before. Trust me, people. What I did with Tesla, that move I was explaining to you. What I did yesterday with Tesla was just. I mean, this was witnessed by Power Trick or Trade Shy because we were only talking about this. I didn't post a plan, but it was crystal ball action. It was. I'll tell you right now. That's why I'm excited, because crystal ball. And what I called today about everything was just about crystal ball. I knew the problem. I saw the problems. Anyways, people, there you have, people. A great special detailed update. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.